Thursday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Hart. Game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. Hero passes to Adebayo, and the shot is good.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young for three, and it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry, and here's Adebayo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop. Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Here's the pass to Hunter, down low. Here's Capella, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Murray. Passes to Bay. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Love's a better defender than he gets credit for.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Capella with a screen on Hero. To the wing right side. Bay wide open, and he fired. Hits the three-point bomb.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Love with the screen for Lowry. There's the three, and Love with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
A volume three-point shooter at his position. Saddiq Bey doesn't lack confidence pulling the trigger.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Bay against Love. Love with the screen on Murray. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points for Love.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Young looking around. Bay with the screen for Young. The three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Murray for 3. They get it back. Pass to Capella. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young from outside. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Hero kicks to Love. Kicks it out to Hero. Love with the screen for Hero.
A ton of moves in Kevin's arsenal makes the defender into the foul.
For Miami, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Young drives in. Hunter the pass to Murray. Nifty move. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Butler against Hunter. Love with the screen on Hunter. Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks. Deep 2 from Murray. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. Hero's got 5.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Bay, another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Adebayo. Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Murray with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And it's Murray penetrating. Capella finds Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Off target from outside. And has gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter. So the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's Hero with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
It all started with Lowry's steal. His ability to lock in and defend makes him special.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness, it's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Here's Hero. He's covered by Murray. That's good by Hero. Hero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry against Young. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 6.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Young outside. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Adebayo with a screen on Young. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Takes it inside. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Griffin against Butler. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Love outside. With 1 on the clock, and Love throws it down.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correct.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
The difference in this game, the free throw disparity. They've been too complacent on the.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Richardson. Ryan is out there with Martin. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Hampton at the 1. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Outside for Griffin. Bogdanovich against Richardson. And here's Mills for 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Bogdanovich against Richardson. Outside, Griffin. Back to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bryant misses from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Outside, Martin. Outside, Robinson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Someone who had to fight for his spot in this league, Caleb Martin, playing with some serious fire.
And that one falls for Martin. The Hawks trail by 4. To the middle, stolen by Martin. Richardson with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Outside for Griffin. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Bryant inside. Johnson's there. Some solid defense from Johnson. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Robinson comes to help. Back to Bogdanovich for the lead. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. And there's the pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Hampton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And he converts the layup. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Okongwu. Outside for Griffin. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Robinson. Richardson outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bryant, a screen on Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's Atlanta.
Love how Bogdan runs in transition, making the effort to ensure the break is successful.
Richardson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta leading by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for A.J. Griffin. Murray's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. Young against Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Love. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got 14.
Check out Love striking from the corner, diversifying his selections to stay ahead of the D.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Butler puts up a deep three.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Johnson sets the screen for Young. To the paint. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 1. It's good. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dave's checked in. Love the pass to Adebayo. Love with the screen on Young. Lowry kicks to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Love with the screen for Lowry. High arcing shot. Hero passes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the feed to Love. Outside for Lowry. Butler feeling out a bit. A second chance effort. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 4. Young with the ball. Inside, Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Outside, Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Back to Bay. Hero against Murray. Bay with a screen on Hero. Baseline jumper. Bay, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Hero with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
Love's a veteran. He knows you ride the hot hand. Tonight, that's him. That's why he's remained aggressive.
And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Lowry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Love. Love with the screen for Butler. Back to Love. Miami needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hawks trail by 5. Now, here is Young. Murray outside. A three-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Young against Lowry. Love outside. Hero on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Passes it to Capella. Dishes to Young. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hero against Murray. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
Young outside. Fires from deep. That shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than...
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. NBA basketball. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotation.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. All out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
An excellent ball movement, Young being unselfish.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Atlanta with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Capella with a screen on Ball. Here's Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Capella, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with this decision making.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Cav, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Now Murray, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. The kick out to Young. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And here is Ball. Vucevic is screen on Young. The pass to Vucevic. And here's DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Ball against Young. Launches it. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DeRozan a screen on Murray. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. There's the pick. Back to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. Up top, DeRozan. Vucevic against Capella. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Back to DeRozan, and stolen by Bay. Fast break, the Hawks. Knocked loose. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 6.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Ball against Young. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. Bay passes to Murray. He kicks to Capella. Lock at 6. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan a screen on Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young looking around, driving inside. Hunter against Ball, and Ball comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. DeRozan for three, and Capella sends it back. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Zach LaVine. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. 4 on the shot clock. LaVine can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Here's Ball after the basket by Atlanta. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caruso against Young. Pass to Murray. Bay sets a screen. Murray dishes to Young. Shoots over Caruso. And Young with the basket on the assist by Murray. Young's got 8 points.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks leading by 3. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Bay with the screen for Murray. Back to Bay. Murray outside. Launches it from deep. Shoots the 3. The putback, Capella, and Vucevic pulls it down. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. LaVine wide open, buries the long-range jumper. LaVine's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Give props to LaVine. He continues to extend his range, becoming a sharpshooter in this league.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said, if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray, who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Caruso. 8 points his last outing, and it's Vucevic missing. Murray outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Ball against Young. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to DeRozan. It's Vucevic in the corner. And it's DeRozan missing. Atlanta leading by 3. And it's Murray penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. Coming off a terrific season, 4th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Atlanta with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Back to Bay. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks.
And now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Johnson is out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Mills in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. Misses the 3. And they're running. Here's Drummond. Lays it up off the glass.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Mills passes to Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Drummond. Back to the hoop.
And how about the big fella on that one? Hard to contain Drummond when he goes that strong on the inside.
In the corner, it's Griffin. And Okongwu has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. A 2-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. To the middle, here's Drummond. Out to Carter for the lead. They grab their own miss. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to White. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Okongwu with a screen on Carter. The pass to Okongwu. Back to Mills. Okongwu at the elbow. Mills in the corner. Lets the three fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Williams can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Carter against Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. It's Okongwu, high post. From beyond the arc. Here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Johnson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here is Carter. D right on him. Williams inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Atlanta leading by 3. Johnson with a screen on White. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Okongwu with a screen on Carter. With the drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Drummond. Carter up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Carter outside. Inside. Here's Drummond. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Drummond's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. Okongwu with a screen on White. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. White wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Griffin. Mills in the corner. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. A 3.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the official.
The previous play is under review.
The buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls out front as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball being aggressive there with his penetration, seizing on any open space to get to the basket.
Capella with a screen on Caruso. And the dunk by Capella.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Ball from long range. Rebound, Atlanta. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Young against Caruso. Young outside. Bay with a screen for Young. Driving to the basket. Murray outside. There's the dish to Capella. Almost, but it rolls out.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. In the corner, it's Levine. DeRozan finds Caruso. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Capella with it. Passes it to Young. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Caruso against Young. Outside DeRozan. Back to Caruso. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You look at the career of DeRozan. Here's a guy who has learned how to move the ball. Speaks to DeMar's commitment to getting better.
Capella sends a screen from Murray. Young outside. Bay sends a screen. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. To the wing on the left. To the inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
Here's Capella. Dishes it to Young. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The drive-by ball. Can't get it to fall. The Hawks trail by 3. Now the pass to Hunter. Bay with a screen on DeRozan. Hunter kicks to Bay. In the corner, it's Capella. Murray, the pass to Capella. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine can't hit. Murray against Ball. Now here's Bay. He's tightly guarded. Here's Hunter. Back to Bay. Capella dishes to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. The feed to Capella. Outside for Murray. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Caruso. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Left side, DeRozan. To the middle. There's Levine. Money!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Capella with a screen on Caruso. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about does it.
Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the off season? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Here's Hero. No good there, off the double clutch.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Outside for LaVine. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan. Converting through contact, absolutely terrific.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it. Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Kicks it to DeRozan. To the paint. And LaVine throws it down.
Coming off the pick, DeRozan commands a lot of attention. That creates room to hit the roller.
Outside for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Love finds Adebayo. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Adebayo.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Lowry against Ball. And the layup is good off the glass.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler. From down in the low post, it goes.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Lowry outside. Outside for Love. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, that's good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam, Adebayo's game continues to grow.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Ball against Lowry. Outside for LaVine. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Number 1, Tyler Hero.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Chicago trailing here. Just 5 on the clock. Ball passes to DeRozan. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Caruso against Hero. Outside for Love. Lots of room. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night. Adebayo finds Butler. Lowry surveys the D. Outside Love. Pass to Hero. Back to Love. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Down low. Floats one. Love with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Caruso. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
B.A. heart and the way he competes out there, it is infectious. Jimmy challenges his teammates to raise their level of effort. And coaches, they love Jimmy Butler.
And Ball gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. And he's going for the up-top DeRozan. Wow!
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Martin outside. Pass to Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Bam, letting it all hang out.
So it's Chicago now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Caruso outside. Back to Vucevic. The shot comes out. Good D by Adebayo. Hero finds Martin. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. And it's Ball off the drive. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Ball. DeRozan, a screen on Lowry. Ball with it. Hero picks him up. Vucevic's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's DeRozan. A big DeRozan jam.
Not much a defender can do against that move from DeRozan. Wow.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And then Adebayo slams it in. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Vucevic. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Ball with a steal. Levine with it. Now guarded by Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
DeRozan, a screen on Lowry. DeRozan outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
A line change here for Miami.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Right side Love for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
DeRozan, a screen on Robinson. Levine down the lane, and the dunk by Levine.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
Love for 3. Can't hit that one. He gets it up. That shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
He didn't just show up, he came to compete at a high level. His attitude, it doesn't matter who you put on me, it's fun to play with that kind of...
And move. And that's a wrap on it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
First personal foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Hampton passes to Richardson. Outside Love. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Love's got 6 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Chicago trailing here. Inside. Here's Drummond. An easy 2 on the layup.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Hampton. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Terry. Still no points. Here's Drummond. Williams finds Carter. Just 4 to shoot to the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Here's Hampton. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Richardson. Love, a screen on White. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Richardson, that's good.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Williams, a screen on Richardson. White, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Kobe White dice up the pick and roll defense.
Kicks it out to Bryant. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Love against Williams. Love passes to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. 4th, the Bulls.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
B.A., kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
Here's Carter. No points so far. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Bryant.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Strong make by Duncan Robinson, showing off his improved upper body strength.
Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
B.A., his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
And there's the screen. Williams with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Back to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
The improved awareness of Andre Drummond may not have seen this shot clock running down early in his career, but guess what? He sees it now.
Bryant outside. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Bryant, a screen on White, and it's Richardson penetrating. Bryant, the pass to Richardson. Back to Bryant. And it's Chicago with a board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Bryant finds Robinson. Takes it inside. Richardson, the pass to Hampton. Love, a screen on Carter. Back to Love. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Pass to Drummond. Goes up. Again, the Bulls score.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's the screen by Bryant. It's Robinson, high post. Offline from the high post.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Drummond, and we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. And right at... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Kobe White out there with Javon Carter. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Terry in at the 3.
It's important for Jimmy Butler to knock down the floater. Guys are playing up against him. You drive it, you don't want to get all the way. Shoot the floater.
Outside Carter. Pass to Williams. Back to Carter. To the inside. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Lowry. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Miami lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie. LaVine, good.
Wow, Zach with such focus. He feels good taking those corner shots.
Lowry against ball. Pass to Adebayo. From deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Caruso with it. Martin picks him up. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. For 3, Lowry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. LaVine against Butler. Martin with a screen on LaVine. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
I think people forget how strong Jimmy Butler is. Until you defend him, he can get it any way he wants.
DeRozan up top. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero. That's good from DeRozan.
There is a humbleness to DeRozan's game that's hard not to love. He knows what he does well and just zeroes in on being the best.
Butler against LaVine. Here's Butler on the take. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Driving in. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Ball finds Vucevic. And here's LaVine. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. 1:52 left in the 4th. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. LaVine slams it home.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
To the wing on the left. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. LaVine passes to Ball. 1:06 left in the final quarter. Back to LaVine. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Ball against Butler. He connects.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
DeRozan with the ball. To the paint. Outside LaVine. This is the trade. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first.
53.
moves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Hero. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Young outside. Murray, a screen on Lowry. Now Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. And there's the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Now, here is Young driving in. Hunter on the wing. Murray sets a screen for Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, the pass to Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Here's Butler. The pass to Adebayo. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Bay. 11-point game his last outing. Driving the lane. Murray finds Bay. They double him with Adebayo. And the rejection by Love. Lowry against Young. Kicks it out to Love. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Now here's Capella. He shoots again, and the jump by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. The Hawks leading by 6. Passes it to Bay. He kicks it to Murray. Bay with the screen from Murray. There's the drive. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young looking it over. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second. In the third spot, the Hawks.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
To the paint, Bay. Good D from Love.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
Hero finds Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lowry against Young. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Capella sets a screen for Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
The Heat trail by 7, and a wide open look for Hero. No good on the 3. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And showing some acrobatic play there. Murray up to the rim.
Outside for Lowry. And here is Hero. Love with the screen on Murray. There's Hero with the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Young in at the point. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Bay with a screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Bay wide open, and he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Love kicks to Adebayo. Now the dish to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks leading by 17. Capella with a screen on Lowry. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Young against Lowry. Murray is screen on Lowry. Young for 3, and that's collected by Love. And Love's got the ball here for Miami. 17-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Hero passes to Love. Murray against Hero. He gets that one.
Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Pass to Hunter. The 11-footer. Again, the Hawks score. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Young inside, now recovering, and now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Martin kicks to Hampton. Martin with the screen for Hampton. And stolen by Hunter. Young with the ball. He has 6. Hawks passing it around. Capella finds Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. It's Young on the wing. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin goes in.
What you like about Martin is he's an opportunist. He finds the lane and he hits it.
Here's Young. It's stolen by Martin. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. Count it. Robinson's got his first basket.
And that break courtesy of Caleb Martin and his defense. Good anticipation gets them out and running.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bout.
And switching things up just. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Bryant. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Hampton. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Mills dishes to Johnson. There's the feed to Okongwu. Richardson outside. The shot off that time. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 16. Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one drops for him.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Hampton with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Martin, and he drops it in from the low post.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The 3 from Mills. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 16. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Now that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
Inside, here's Okongwu. Johnson, a wide open look, nailed from three-point land.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Robinson misses. Atlanta leading by 16. Johnson with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Back to Johnson. Second chance shot, and the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Robinson sets a screen for Martin. Pass to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Bryant adopting a bit of bully ball that time.
You know, Brent, when watching Thomas Bryant, I can't help but notice the potential to be great offensively.
Well, there's certainly flashes of Bryant offensively, a skilled big man that can shoot the basketball. He'll have a bit of a breakout season. The athleticism and skill are there. And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Robinson dishes to Bryant. Outside for Robinson. Robinson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat trail by 17. Martin the pass to Bryant. The layup off target. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Robinson kicks to Hampton. He feeds it to Martin. Cranes the 19-footer. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that one.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Robinson dishes to Martin. Here's Hampton. Kicks it out to Richardson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Atlanta, in at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Feeds to Butler. Over Hunter. And it's Butler missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
For three, Murray. And it's Miami with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hunter against Butler, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Drills it from outside.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now, trying to get the defender to come out, but they don't respect that kind of range.
Young up top, while recovering. Young's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Love with the screen on Murray. Love outside. Kicks it out to Hero. From 12 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Young against Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Off the left rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Young, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hero finds Love. Back to Hero. Three-pointer. Head balls. Great assist by Love.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
The kick out to Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Adebayo the screen. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Hawks leading by 20. Hunter the pass to Murray. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
First team foul.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Butler way outside. It's stolen by Capella.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Hunter with it. Butler covering. Murray kicks to Bay. Hunter against Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Bay. It's Young on the wing while recovering. Clock at 4. Tries again. Here's Capella. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and Well, here we are. Gotta love game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And Young, here we go. Bay wide open, and he fires. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vucevic has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bay gets the bucket.
I love the answer by Saddiq Bey. He drained. That response.
Ball against Young. Ball feeling it out a bit. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Young outside. Bay with the screen for Young. Pass to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Capella.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. There's a screen, and it's Ball penetrating. DeRozan against Young. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
And so here is Chicago following the 3 by Atlanta.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Bay with a screen on Caruso. And Young kicks to Bay. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Washington. Bay passes to Hunter. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Bay's got room, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Levine against Hunter. It's DeRozan top of the key. To the middle. Vucevic finds Levine. Back to Vucevic. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Bay. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Vucevic. 50 seconds left in the first. To stop the run, and Levine finishes inside.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Young against Caruso. Bay sets a screen, and Young kicks to Bay. In the corner, it's Capella. Young with no one around. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Sharing the wealth. Zach LaVine sees someone with a better shot and moves the ball.
Blocking foul called on DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Caruso. Now the pass to Bay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sadiq's energy level is impressive. Good at getting himself to the charity stripe.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Sadiq Bey, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Vucevic. Lonzo Ball out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. There's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Young is double. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Bay. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
5 to shoot. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went and got that one.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Bay against Ball to the paint. Young looking it over. Bay sets a screen to the left wing from downtown. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. The drive by Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
Ball hits them both. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the three, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Bay with a screen for Young. Atlanta again missing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains the three-pointer.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Murray, the pass to Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Capella's got his second basket of the game. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Passes it to Vucevic. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Wide open look here for Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Shoots. And it's Vucevic missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Capella. Back to Murray. It's intercepted. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Outside ball. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to DeRozan. It's over Bay. Here's the break. And it's Murray that time on the assist from Capella. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
There's Levine. They can't stop the run with that one. Young outside. Capella sends a screen for Young. Shoots over Caruso. Capella.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Taking a look here at Chicago. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do?
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've had that ball hopping.
And that is it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bogdanovic. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Mills. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. Good on the bucket. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Here's Okongwu. And it's off from three-point range.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams, the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA, and that includes at the free throw line. You just wish you get there a little more often. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Terry outside. Down low. Out to White. Back to Drummond. Terry outside. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Carter, how he did last season. Averaged about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but you'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one's good. Drummond.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
There's the screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got his second bucket tonight. Bulls trail by 12. Carter outside. Terry in the corner. And stolen by Okongwu. Griffin passes to Mills, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Number 4,
Johnson with a screen on White. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Griffin. Over Carter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
It looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Loads it up for Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Left block shot on the way. Outside Griffin. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Buffkin. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing by 10. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Out left to the wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over. A new lineup here for the Bulls. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the inside. And the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Young outside. And that one is off. Caruso against Murray. And stolen by Murray. 4-on-3 break. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Levine is out there with DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's good, and the Hawks lead us get down to 9 in the bucket for Vucevic.
I know Vuce doesn't love the corner, but he does have the skill for it.
And Young kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Capella. Young for 3, buries it from three-point range.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. And he gets it to go.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Here's Hunter. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. Inside. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. That 3 off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Young, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Levine's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Caruso against Young. Here's Bay. Clock at 6. Young inside. Defended by Caruso. And the layup is good.
Despite his size, Young's unafraid to attack in the lane.
And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Down low, Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Young against Caruso. Pass to Hunter. Bay with it. In the corner, Murray with it. Bay sets a screen. Murray, no good. Bulls trail by 10, and DeRozan throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
They get a hand on it, the bounds, and it takes possession. Atlanta leading by 8, and it's Murray with the jam.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Caruso, the pass to Ball. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And again, Chicago turns it over. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ball against Young. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Left side, Levine. DeRozan in the corner. And stolen by Bay. Murray for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 13. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
There's the pass to Bay. Capella sets a screen for Bay. Another three for Atlanta.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Saddiq Bey.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Shot to stop the run, and Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Young against Ball. Young passes to Bey. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Young outside. Fires from way outside. Off target with that shot. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the
opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Martin picks him up. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat. That includes playing time. And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashing, but making smart ones.
Caruso against Hero. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Butler. There's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. On the wing, Levine. 4 on the clock. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Levine. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And that one falls for Hero.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. When he can rain down threes, he's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
Now here's Martin. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Adebayo, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Heat in second, 5th on the list, Chicago.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. They trail by 7. Levine with a screen on Lowry. Ball passes to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
What I like right there, Ball is patient. He waits for a passing lane to appear, and then he hits him.
Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Pass to Adebayo. 1:53 left in the first quarter.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's DeRozan. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Down low. Stolen by Lowry. Butler on the wing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Adebayo. Plenty of space. And it's Chicago with a board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Good on the shot.
Lowry Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Chicago trailing here. Ball surveys the floor. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot on the wing. And there's Hero on the assist from Butler.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
To the left wing, the 3 from Ball. And Hero grabs the board. For Miami, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Hero. Last game with 30. Pass to Adebayo. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Caruso finds Ball. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Hero left side. Inside. Tipped. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Martin with a screen on Caruso. Hero with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Stolen by Caruso. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. B.A.?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Back to Butler. Six to shoot. Out to the wing. Ball against Lowry. Shoots over Ball. Lowry, no good. And the Bulls shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Grant, what a player Kyle Lowry has become. Over 15 years in the league and still going strong.
It's amazing how Kyle has done such a remarkable job as being reliable and being available for when it counts the most. And when he's on the floor, there's so many little things that Kyle's able to do to impact winning. And that's where the value really shines through.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball against Lowry. Vucevic, the pass to Caruso. On the wing, LaVine. Ooh, the soft touch of LaVine, knocking down the 3.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Adebayo finds Martin. To the left side wing. Vucevic against Adebayo, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's LaVine, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
A creative scorer and incredible athlete, Levine is exactly what you want offensively from your two guard. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Adebayo, a screen on Levine. Pass to Adebayo. There's the triple. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his third assist of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's DeRozan missing. Miami has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Adebayo from long range. Outside for Butler. Hero outside. Lowry outside. Adebayo, a screen on ball. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Knocks it down from distance. Adebayo's got 17.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Second is Jimmy Butler.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Levine against Butler. DeRozan, a screen on Butler. Here's Levine. Monstrous jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Martin. Pass to Lowry. DeRozan against Martin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Caruso finds Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan, right in the heart of the D.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
Butler against Levine. Outside Butler, and here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
You know, they're spreading the defense out with a lot of movement. That takes patience and that takes teamwork, which is the...
And since we've got a moment, let's go to... Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for Miami. Hampton is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Love in at power forward. Carter from outside. And Bryant pulls it down. Miami's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Bryant a screen on Carter. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Williams. On target from range. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Carter. And there's the lob.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Hampton. He's checked by Carter. Hampton passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Love Love against Williams. Pass to Drummond. Back to Williams. Drummond with the ball. Outside Carter. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Love. In transition. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Richardson doing a great job in transition. Has good speed. That time accelerates in the open floor.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Hampton. No points yet. Love, a screen on Carter. Outside for Love. Here's Hampton. Williams defending. Rebound by the Bulls.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Drummond with the screen. Down low. And Drummond with the jam.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Hampton passes to Bryant. Back to Hampton. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Bulls.
And Williams drops them both. And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine BA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from the team. So these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results, and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Here's Love. The rebound by Carter.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
To the paint.
Heat foul. Kevin Love. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Chicago. Andre Drummond.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Bryant, the pass to Hampton. Here's the screen by Bryant. On the wing, Richardson. Miami, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Outside Richardson. White with the steal. Chicago calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A line change here for Chicago. And the Heat with some changes. Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. Pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Lowry against Ball. Martin with a screen on Ball. And it's Lowry penetrating. Now here's Martin. Vucevic with a steal. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10, getting lots of great looks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Pass to Vucevic. Drives to the hoop, and Vucevic slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Caruso. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 21 points in the game. Now DeRozan. DeRozan, a screen on Lowry. Ball passes to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ball stolen. Hero with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam is really good at getting out as a big, running that lane, and being a weapon to finish on the break.
Ball outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Martin finds Hero. Ball against Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Ball. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And here's Caruso outside.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Lowry. Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Pass to Adebayo. Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the all-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons, and if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight. getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Back to Levine. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan, a screen on Lowry. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Levine. Into the lane. He connects.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game.
Please get home safe.